Brigands have run up these lanes. Keep to the side path. The hamlet is just ahead. Dispatch this thug in brutal fashion, that all may hear of your arrival. A trifling victory, but a victory nonetheless. An ambush. Send these vermin a message. The rightful owner has returned, and their kind is no longer welcome. Slowly, gently. This is how a life is taken. Annihilated. Welcome home. Such as it is. This squalid hamlet, these corrupted lands, they are yours now, and you are bound to them. Women and men, soldiers and outlaws, fools and corpses, all will find their way to us now that the road is clear. A mecca of madness and morbidity. Your work begins. The cost of preparedness, measured now in gold, later in blood. Executed with impunity. Their formation is broken. Maintain the offensive. Even the cold stone seems bent on preventing passage. Another abomination cleansed from our lands. As the fiend falls, a faint hope blossoms. Confidence surges as the enemy crumbles. Impressive. Back to the pit. Remind yourself that overconfidence is a slow and insidious killer. A wise general cuts losses and regroups. The poor caretaker. I fear his long-standing duties here have affected him. The fiends must be driven back. And what better place to begin than the seat of our noble line? Another one falls. Death by inches. The horror. Great is the weapon that cuts on its own. Seize this momentum. Push on to the task's end. Even the cold stone seems bent on preventing passage. The match is struck. A blazing star is born. Another abomination cleansed from our lands. These nightmarish creatures can be felled. They can be beaten. confidence surges as the enemy crumbles. Begone, fiend! Formation is broken. Maintain the offensive. The slow death. Unforeseen. Unforgiving. Continue the onslaught. Destroy them all. As the fiend falls, a faint hope blossoms. Press this advantage. Give them no quarter. Remind yourself that overconfidence is a slow and insidious killer. More bones return to rest. Devils remanded. In time, you will know the tragic extent of my failings. Make no mistake. We will face ever greater threats. Our soldiers must be ready. The bellows blast once again. The forge stands ready to make weapons of war. The fiends must be driven back. And what better place to begin than the seat of our noble line? The way is lit. The path is clear. We require only the strength to follow it. Decimated. Back to the pit. Be wary. Triumphant pride precipitates a dizzying fall. Another one falls. Their formation is broken. Maintain the offensive. Confidence surges as the enemy crumbles. Remind yourself that overconfidence is a slow and insidious killer. Returns even the boldest gaze. Executed with impunity. A death by inches. Press this advantage. Give them no quarter. More moans return to rest. Devils remanded to their abyss. The plume and the pistol. A fitting end to my folly, and a curse upon us all. Mastery over life and death was chief among my early pursuits. I began in humility, but my ambition was limitless. Who could have divined the prophetic import of something as unremarkable as a twitch in the leg of a dead rat? A devil walks these halls. Only the mad or the desperate go in search of him. Carelessness will find no clemency in this place. Begone, fiend! Back to the pit. Their formation is broken. Maintain the offensive. Decimated. As victories mount, so too will resistance. stands on its own. Press this advantage. Give them no quarter. As the fiend falls, a faint hope blossoms. Foolish horrors, brought low and driven into the mud. Self-preservation is paramount, at any cost. Continue the onslaught. Destroy them all. Confidence surges as the enemy crumbles. Be wary. Triumphant pride precipitates a dizzying fall. Another one falls. Executed with impunity. A trifling victory, but a victory nonetheless. Towering, fierce, terrible, nightmare-made material. The ground quakes. Another abomination cleansed from our lands. No living sinew to actuate them. Will these walking bones finally fail? I remember days when the sun shone,